Your Eye on Annapolis daily news brief keeps you informed about what's happening in Annapolis and Arundel County and Maryland. Local news, local sports, local events, local opinion, and, of course, local weather. Your Eye on Annapolis daily news brief starts now.
Good morning. It's Friday, June 25th, 2021. This is John Frenaye, and this is your Eye on Annapolis daily news brief. Before I forget, tonight you need to be at two places at the same time, or maybe you'll start at one and end at the other. They're very close by. Capitol photographer Paul Gillespie's exhibit, Faces of the Capitol Gazette, is having its grand opening reception at the new West Street Library. It will run through the end of July. And also, just down the road at MC3, which is at Park Place, Commissel Brown is also having his opening reception for his exhibit called Speak, all caps. And he'll be doing actually a live painting there. Both of those get underway at 6 p.m. and go to about 8 p.m., I think. I'm going to hit both of them, and then I will be enjoying a dinner at Smashing Grapes. All right, it is Friday. We all made it, I think. So let's get into today's news, shall we? Yesterday afternoon, a Trident single-engine plane crashed near the Easton Airport on the eastern shore. The plane was piloted by a Naval Academy midshipman who was doing a solo flight as part of the Academy's powered flight program. The plane was destroyed and upon crashing became engulfed in flames. The mid was flown to shock trauma in Baltimore for treatment of non-life-threatening injuries, and we have learned that miraculously he only suffered a broken leg. The Naval Academy is not identifying the midshipman, and the FAA is investigating. We do have a few photos at eyeonannapolis.net of the crash and the remnants of the plane if you are interested. And following up on a story about the midshipman who passed away while on leave, the Naval Academy has released some information. He was second-class midshipman Michael Miles James of Hiram, Georgia. He was a member of the 19th Company and an English major, having played football during his plebe year. The cause of death is currently unknown, but the Academy said that he was found unresponsive the morning of June 23rd and that foul play is not suspected. The Academy is investigating. Arundel County Police Chief Amal Awad has made an outstanding hire. Well, let's call it a rehire. Justin Mulcahy was the longtime spokesperson for the county police department from 2008 through 2015 when he left to do spokespersoning for BG&E and then Chesapeake Utilities. And yes, I did just invent the word spokespersoning. He was teamed up with Lieutenant TJ Smith, and the two of them really put Anne Arundel County on the map for communications. They were embracing social media like you wouldn't believe, using the now defunct Periscope app to live stream from crime scenes and more. Now he is back as a key player in the command staff as the executive assistant to the chief and director of external affairs, which will oversee media relations, government, and legislative affairs. Great move, Chief Awad. Welcome back, Justin. Homestead Gardens has filed a breach of contract lawsuit against the Downtown Annapolis Partnership, and they're looking for $44,000. According to the suit, the partnership, which gets the bulk of its funding from the city, failed to pay Homestead in 2018 for the flower baskets that they have put up annually in the summer for more than 20 years. They paid part, but not all. Homestead says that they steeply discounted the flowers and maintenance and that the partnership simply stopped paying. They are looking for $14,000 from the unpaid bills, plus an additional $30,000 for unjust enrichment, plus legal costs. The hearing is scheduled for July in Glen Burnie. We reached out to the Downtown Annapolis Partnership, and they did not return any of our emails. When we reached out to Homestead Gardens, they were reluctant to make a statement. However, owner Brian Riddle did say, quote, "We have always enjoyed supporting the beautification over 20 years. Obviously, that relationship has soured. The flowers this year were handled by both Green Street Gardens out of Lothian and Garden Girls here in Annapolis. And as we start to wrap up, local resident Craig Lidgabell is taking a stab at trying to convince Alden Global Capital to not make any more changes to our local newspaper, The Capital. He is concerned with what he sees from Alden and cites the buyouts and the folks leaving the Sun and says he received an email from the county executive saying that they can't go down without a fight. To be clear, no one has said that The Capital is going anywhere. Alden is notorious for slashing costs and making cuts to staff, and they did offer buyouts to several people at the Capitol, some of which were taken. But for now, it is still here, and we should all support it. However, Lidgabell does have a petition online, and he hopes to present it to Alden to show them the local support that the Capitol does have. You can sign it at change.org/SaveTheGazette. He is also organizing a committee and is asking for volunteers to contact him at tclidgabell, and that's Ligibel, at vml.com. And if you can't remember all the URL and emails, we have it up at eyeonannapolis.net. Okay, so that's it for the news today. If you are a fan of our Saturday Local Business Spotlight series, and you should be, up this weekend it is the gang from Zachary's Jewelers, dropping at noon tomorrow. And a reminder, if you know of any locally owned Anne Arundel County business that you think might be a good choice for a spotlight, let them know or let me know and I'll reach out to them. It's free. The only cost is the time to sit down and chat. Anyhow, as always, thank you for listening, and if you are somewhere where you can leave a rating or a review, please do, and make sure you let your friends, family, and colleagues know to follow us. It really does help. And now, you can actually catch the Daily News Brief in a streaming format on Annapolis.fm or at WAKIRadio.com over there on the Eastern Shore, so you definitely want to check them out. A quick thank you to the sponsor for today's Daily News Brief, Solar Energy Services up in Millersville, the Kristi Neidhardt Team of Northrop Realty, a Long and Foster company, and to Rehab to Perform, a different type of physical therapy company opening up in Annapolis on Forest Drive very shortly. It is Friday, so I'm just going to say have a great weekend. Be safe. Keep washing those hands. It's probably a good thing. And I'll see you on Monday. Now hang tight. George Young from DCMDVA Weather is here with your locally forecast weather report. All of that in about 60 seconds, but first, you know the drill. Here's Rick from Solar Energy Services.
Hello, energy consumers. This is Rick Peters, president of Solar Energy Services, with your Clean Energy Minute. Does your home experience power outages? Or maybe you're concerned about energy resilience in general? If so, that's another great reason to consider clean, quiet solar-powered energy with battery backup. You may have heard residential solar adoption has rapidly increased during the pandemic for multiple reasons, and many homeowners, like yourself, are adding battery backup and electric vehicle charging to their solar projects. And with Maryland's residential energy storage income tax credit, along with the federal tax credit for batteries when paired with solar, the economics are quite compelling, and that secure feeling is even better. So whether you're looking for clean energy, energy resilience, or overall peace of mind with solar energy, we can help. To schedule a free solar design, call us today at 410-923-6090 or on the web at solarsaves.net. But hurry, sunshine's a-wasting.
Sunshine, sunshine, nothing else can make me feel so fine.
When you live near Annapolis, you know how fickle the weather can be. So you need a truly local forecast that's accurate and reliable. Forecast right here in Annapolis. DCMDVA Weather is not just for today, but for the rest of the week and the weekend too. Now here's George Young of DCMDVA Weather with the weather outlook for today and beyond.
Hey everyone, this is George with DCMDVA Weather. This is your Eye on Annapolis forecast for Thursday, June 24th. Yesterday brought awesome late June weather to the Annapolis region, and today should bring more of the same before a bit of a warm-up to end the week and for the weekend. Look for sunny highs today in the 80 to 86 degree range before temps climb into the mid to upper 80s Friday through Sunday, with a daily chance of some scattered showers and storms for Anne Arundel County, though no day should be a washout by any stretch, so definitely make plans to get out and about to enjoy summertime conditions across the Mid-Atlantic region. Okay, that's it for today. This is George Young of DCMDVA Weather. Make it a great day out there. Stay healthy and be safe, and be sure to get our free app on all of your devices by searching DCMDVA Weather in the Apple or Google App Stores. And also be sure to follow us on Facebook and Twitter, and use our website each day by visiting DCMDVAweather.com so you can always stay weather informed.
Another moving moment from Kristi Neidhardt of the Kristi Neidhardt Team from Northrop Realty, a Long and Foster company.
Hi, I'm Kristi Neidhardt. My team and I often get asked, is now a good time to make a move? The answer is absolutely. With interest rates the lowest they've been in nearly 50 years and inventory in high demand, now is the time to let us earn your trust. Whether you're looking to relocate, downsize, or find the home of your dreams, my team and I will guide you through the process and find exactly what you are looking for. Serving people is a passion of mine, and it's what my team does best. That's the Neidhardt difference.
That's another moving moment from Kristi Neidhardt. To get in touch, call 410-295-6579 or visit kn-team.com. That's kn-team.com.
Are you an active adult or competitive athlete dealing with an injury keeping you from being at your best? Then Rehab to Perform is here to get you back to your full potential. R2P is a unique fitness-focused physical therapy company with 4 locations in Maryland. More like a training room and a personal training studio than a medical facility. R2P offers physical therapy for lower back pain, overuse injuries, post-surgery, muscle pulls, chronic pain, and more. R2P also offers rehabilitation for concussions and mild traumatic brain injuries. To learn more, visit rehabtoperform.com.
You've been listening to the Eye on Annapolis Daily News Brief. Tell your friends and colleagues, this is the podcast where you can keep up on the latest with what's going on in Annapolis and Anne Arundel County. And don't forget about our website, eyeonannapolis.net, where you can find even more information. And make sure you follow us on Facebook at All Annapolis and on Twitter at Eye on Annapolis. This Daily News Brief podcast comes to you every Monday through Friday at 6 a.m.